Springing up a few showers in southern Lee County and back off to Eddy County as well. They haven't really amounted to much. Matter of fact, they are dissipating as we speak. So tonight it will be partly cloudy to mostly clear. Temperatures will drop into the 60s. And tomorrow's highs, well, we're back up into the 90s again. It looks like a very nice start to the weekend. Now, a little different story tomorrow evening and into Sunday. We'll talk about that in just a bit. 81 up in Las Vegas right now, 86 Clovis, Portales, 92 Roswell, 94 Carlsbad. Up the state capital, 82 degrees with some 90s and 80s across the southwest. And dew points, we're drying out, obviously. We've got a dry northwesterly flow, so we're down into the 30s and Roswell 50s, of course, around Hobbs, where we've seen some spotty showers throughout the afternoon. Wind speeds very light statewide, anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour. A few areas upwards around 15 miles per hour. And that ridge of high pressure still the focal point of our weather and what's going to play a role heading into the weekend for us. It is keeping us on the dry side right now, but one thing it's doing also is helping these fronts move into the eastern plains. So with that recent front we saw, it brought in some moisture across the state, at least across the east. We're kind of washing things out right now, and we've got another front heading into Sunday that's going to bring us some more showers and storms for the end of the weekend and the beginning of next week. Of course, as we also get in the beginning of next week, we'll start to swing that high overhead that's going to block any kind of storm activity, maybe a few spotty mountain showers at best. So a breakdown of what you can expect over the next couple of days, especially the weekend. Of course, we got that front for Sunday. Then the high weakens actually and moves over New Mexico and kind of shuts things off with the exception of some of those mountain showers. Then towards the end of the week, we could push that high back off into Texas and Oklahoma. That will allow a southerly flow of moisture back into the region. Of course, that is the monsoon. Kind of left us for a brief time, could make a return towards the end of next week, and of course we will keep you posted on that. Right now, though, we are baking across most of the southwest. Of course, southern Arizona around Phoenix, triple-digit heat down there, 90s in Los Angeles. Of course, 80s up in Albuquerque, 83 Denver. Looks like tonight we'll drop in the 60s down south. In El Paso, same thing in LA, 70s in San Antonio, and another hot one. Scorching heat across the desert southwest. We'll see 90s in El Paso and 90s as well in San Antonio. A little bit closer to home now, 50s tonight, some 40s around Cloudcroft. See a few 60s into the eastern plains. Highs anywhere from the 70s in Cloudcroft to 90s from Roswell back towards Hobbs and Carlsbad. And of course 80s around Portales. As far as what you're going to see over the next 7 days, of course Saturday looks pretty quiet, but Sunday with that front moving in, we will cool temperatures down into the 80s and could bring in some showers and storms. Potentially could see some strong storms as well heading into tomorrow evening and into Sunday. For Monday into at least the beginning of the work week, we will start to heat things up again with highs in the low to mid 90s. We will stay pretty dry as that high moves overhead, and then if all plays out like we think it will, we could see the monsoon making a reappearance towards the end of next week, and temperatures will be slightly cooler as well.